Yo, welcome to.
Nah. That's
I
crazy.
hate this nigga,
That's
man.
crazy.
I hate this nigga,
That's
man.
crazy.
I hate him for the passion.
Yo, welcome to.
That's
That's a lead.
OD.
Yo, welcome to.
That's
That's
OD.
That's OD
Podcast.
よろしく頼む。
First of all, I called it. I called how they're
Actually,
going
it
to end the
didn't end
season,
with a rise though. You know what I mean?
but I still called it. It
Yeah,
literally ended with.
you didn't
It
call
literally
shit. It
all
didn't end with a
I said
rise.
exactly how it was going to end. I said he was going to say a rise, and he was. I said he was going to like enter the world, but he didn't even enter the world yet. He's still in the dang room.
Nah,
You know
see,
what I mean? So,
you was wrong, my boy. It didn't end with a rise. It ended
oh
with
my God,
old boy saying a change is coming. The speech. So
don't be
you
a
was
hater,
wrong.
bro. Jesus, don't be a hater. Just
I'm just letting you know, like you have to
out of
call it
everybody,
right.
you a hater. I thought we were better
Lil, how
than
you feel, my boy? We ain't gonna listen to
Man,
Dr.
say,
F.
look, man, I am so excited. You know what I'm saying? Because as much as they keep trying to force this, some things that shouldn't be talked about later, they
right.
doing it right. The pacing looks good, but I am starting to get a little bit worried, and that's for another day. That's for another day, man.
That's for right now.
Oh, no,
Hopefully,
that ain't for another
No,
day.
that's for right now.
okay.
What you
So
worried
if
about?
we gonna talk about it, if we gonna talk about it,
But
we gonna talk
but
about it.
but
We
but
gonna talk about it. It's
don't
fine.
don't spoil nothing. Just tell us your worries. Be vague if it's spoilers.
I don't. There's many missions I'm looking forward to seeing, especially understanding the way his powers work. Again, I'm a guy that's all about the details.
Right.
Them talking about, hey, he has a limit so far on what he can do still,
Mm-hmm.
and the fascination behind what he can do makes me more intrigued to see how they're going to animate it. But we still are pushing the plot. The idea for everybody is like, hey, we just fought. We like if I put in DBFZ terms, if I put in Dragon Ball Z terms,
Mm-hmm.
we just fought Vegeta, and we looking at Frieza.
Right.
I don't give a dang about Frieza. I want to know more about these powers. But I
Man,
just
nah,
want to
that's
tell
not even what I
y'all.
was saying. We just fought Vegeta and we looking at Beerus. That's really how it is.
Stop!
That's true.
We just
Hey,
Stop!
fought
now
base
that's
form
true.
Vegeta
I gotta give him that. That is true. We are looking
and
at
we
I like
beers
it.
looking
at
I
this
at
like
point.
it.
Yeah.
Beerus.
I
So
like it. I like it.
I look at it like this. I'm gonna go to this. Like just talk about episode 1 through 12.
right.
Clearly these 12 episodes were just a build up. Now I got more faith because I think the next 12 episodes
Mm-hmm.
is gonna be nothing but action, nothing but pure action.
Right. Right.
I hate how they did it a little bit, but these next 12 episodes you can tell is gonna be pure action, pure like it's gonna progress so fast
Yeah.
going through these next steps and him
Right.
uh being able to increase and be strong and everything. But I just wanted to say that real quick because
Right. Right.
that was on my mind real heavy. But
Mm-hmm.
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Lynn. Lynn, go ahead.
What is it that you don't? What is it that you don't? What is it that you don't like?
About the 12 episode, about this 12th episode,
Mm-hmm.
episode
Mhm,
12. I no,
mhm.
I wanted no, I liked all of it. Episode 12 was fire. Episode 11 and episode 12 were fire together. I'm adding episode 11 and 12 together as one because it continued. I
Yeah.
feel like it was like a continuing from the episode, but I liked them together. They both were fire.
I mean, my theory is 100% correct. Like we already knew this, but about 4 or 5 episodes, I said, man, this system is just gonna carry him through. It's gonna save him. And again, the
Right.
system saved him again.
Say them.
What to do?
Yeah.
A
Like
hundred percent say them.
the system, he is a slave to the system. Like I said some episodes back. So I was like, even though I knew it was gonna happen, I'm like, this system really gonna save him, bro.
Right.
Dog, man. Like I
Well,
said,
and it's one thing to say, and like I'll just even be critical here. The
right,
fact that it took him getting beat down for
right,
him to realize, hey, I'm not getting no experience from these niggas.
right,
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And then the system came and saved him and said, hey, just so happened luck is on your side because you
yeah,
didn't do your push-ups today.
Mm.
Like
right.
what? And then when he comes back from doing his push-ups, he gets smarter and says, oh yeah, they are endless because these
but
magicians.
we,
You should have
but
known that though. You know what I
but
Should
mean?
have
I guess
known
well
that.
we didn't
actually
get to use
no,
their
no,
views.
we
But
can't
I
say that. We
said
can't say
that.
that. We can't say
It,
that. because he was an E rank character. He was an E rank hunter. So
Man.
he doesn't have the experience of knowing, okay, these characters is what's summoning these other monsters. Only because E rank dungeons don't get to that type of level. We all can assume he's at this point A rank now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
So I'm
definitely A-rank now.
assuming A ranks and ranks and up or B ranks and up deal with certain monsters or like magicians that can summon creatures. You know what I mean? Like monster fighters who do have magic powers too. Because he usually was dealing with goblins and lizard like drakes and things like that, like little lizard men and things like that. So I'll chop it up to like ignorance. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I'm gonna let him have that one.
I mean, I feel like if I know I've been leveling up all the time, I'm in fighting stuff, I'm not leveling up not once in here. I'm not getting no XP. I think my big nose like, okay, fighting these not giving no XP. What's going on?
Right.
And then he should have known that the mages was a problem when they detected him the first time. Oh snap! The mages is stopping him from using stealth. Let me go kill the mages. So you.
No, I would have killed them. Yeah, I would have killed the mages to begin with. Because once they saw me,
all the time.
Okay, now they gotta die. Y'all stopping me from being able to hide and from being able to use my murderous intent. I'm getting rid of the mages first.
And that's all I'm saying. Like he didn't have to notice he wasn't getting no XP. I'm cool with that. But the mages will stop you from using all your abilities.
Right. That's rule number one too, bro. That's rule number one. You always kill the mages first, bro. That's rule number one.
But let me say this too. The thing that also is just I'm gonna keep it critical. I'm gonna keep being critical because it's my favorite.
Right.
But the writing and the consistency of him having this battle knowledge.
Right.
Is that not battle knowledge? Because he went down the whole thing, and when he recognized them, and then he started talking about the battle knowledge that he should have already presented during that whole fight. He said, man, that's the backline. I gotta get, you know what I'm saying? He talks about like even when he notices his abilities, he talks about how it's a backline ability. Like he's talking like now at a level of battles. Like I mean battle knowledge. Like you should already know I need to take care of these mages first. They're the ones that's detecting me from using stealth. They don't have any. They really have no point other than the summon. They're shooting range attacks, which is annoying. In any case, in any game, they're annoying. And then also they're canceling my ability.
Right.
These dudes don't know where I'm at, and I'm able to hit them stealthy. Like, come on, bro. You should have been recognized.
Man.
You really didn't need no strength plot armor to help you. Like,
right. What they should have did, which they would have made more sense, when if you're gonna bail him out by sending him to the penalty zone, cool. When he leveled up, they should have showed him putting stuff into his intelligence. They would have made him think, oh, I'm not giving. I would accept that. Okay, his intelligence that made him think about it more.
That's OD. Let me say that too, because he even said, and that makes the story way more consistent. Because he even said, "I've been spending all my points on strength because I got tired of being weak."
Exactly.
And then we said, "Hey, that's fine. We get it. You've been the weakest for so long. You can put it all in strength."
Right.
But now we see the issue of doing that. Right now we've come to where we see the issue of doing that. But I will also say, like, the perception episode would kind of be offsetting. Well, in my mind, we could talk about it because remember he said that like I can sense that these lizards are trouble. The lizard gang is trouble. But then his perception said, "Oh yeah, the monsters are not coming from any one of these tunnels. They're coming from above." And that was his. I don't know if perception and intellect is different.
Right. You would think they can buy.
I think maybe in his system it is. You know, it depends on the system.
Right.
But that's the stuff that I think
that was just like sensory. Like I can sense, like you said, perception. I can just sense like somebody's aura. I can sense like somebody's bloodlust. Like how he sensed old dude's bloodlust. So he just probably just sensed, okay, the animal, the demons. I mean, the monsters are coming from above because they're bloodlust or with the, like killing instinct or whatever.
Right.
So
and that's why I don't agree with that guy that said, because this is the type of stuff I just nerd out over. Like, dang, okay, yeah, here's the downside of him not he's been spending his points hard, and rightfully so. Again, if you were that weak where you can stab a C- rank goblin in the stomach, you're gonna go crazy on strength. But it kind of segues into like one of my favorite parts of this episode. The fact that I even reading the manga, it was consistent. He was so shocked that he wasn't becoming an assassin. He was borderline disappointed. He was really disappointed. He was disappointed, man. And that is my favorite part. So he's like, "Do you want to be a necromancer?" What? Ew.
No.
Like necromancer. That dude
But-
pressed no.
And I'm glad, but the system,
And I'm glad the system
gonna
said,
make
"Yo,
him
it's a
take it.
special. Hey,
Yeah.
it's a special class." It didn't make them
It's
take
a-
it. It said it's a special class. So you sure?
No, I guarantee you, if he'd have pressed no again, the system would have said, because he said it in this episode, he said, it's like this was predetermined for me to get this. They were going to make him take it. If he would press no again, it was that it probably would have made him take it some way.
Yep.
Because they want him to have that.
So
They
it would
wanted
have
him to get
said.
English.
So it would have said, "Are you sure it's a special class?" Are you sure? You said, "Yeah, I said no." Too bad, nigga. And just swung him into the
I
darkness.
probably would have, because look, the system been doing that. Hey,
The
yo, you
system-
finna die. Hey, you didn't do
Dirty.
your push-ups today. Come on, let me put you in here so you can level up some more so you can fight this. The system gonna make him take what they want him to have.
Right.
When they was about to kill him, they said, "Do you want to die? You press yes. If you press no, you don't want to take on this next quest. If you press no, we're gonna kill you in 0.8 seconds."
Exactly. It would have been something like that. Cause it wanted him to be a necromancer. It wanted him to have Igris.
The really, Shadow Monarch.
It wanted him to have Igris. They wanted
him. I don't think it wanted him to have. I don't think Igris was a part of the plan.
Igris was
I think, but I think you are right. I think I do agree with you. What you're saying with him having the Shadow Monarch powers.
Yeah.
But I think Igris is just a bonus because Igris is just that.
I think they wanted him to have Igris. I really think that was predetermined. I ain't gonna lie to you. They wanted him to have Igris.
And then you talk about like the release and then the extraction. It's like I can get all these niggas, but I can't take them with me. I can't store them. Shadow storage and shadow extraction are two different things.
Right.
I forgot what the number is that he can carry right now. I think it's like 7 or maybe like 6. But anyway,
I think it was more than that. It was a little more than that
because he let 11 go off. Really,
he let 11 go for Igris. Igris equals 11.
Yeah.
So he still had like I want to say like 15 or 20 left.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It was a lot of soldiers. It was a lot of soldiers he still had left.
And this is where my brain does that rose thing where it just blossoms open because the world of opportunities when they get further into this guy's skill is just OD. It's just OD. Like I would love to keep going, but I could go all day on.
I just want to segue into this question here. So, what did y'all think about the first half of the 12 episodes of Solo Leveling? What y'all think about? If y'all had to rate it, what y'all gonna give it? This is where
so we're going one episode 1 through 6, or just all? Oh, you said all of them together.
All 12, because this is the first half. This is the first half where they bring it back.
I felt if I had to rank it, if I had to rank, I'll go first. If I had to rank it overall, probably like a 7. I give it a 7.
I think that's solid, Liam.
I give it a 7.
Man, I can't use 7. But I gotta go. I think it's closer to a 9. I say like an 8.8 for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, 8.8.
For me, it was just. Oh, I'm sorry,
No, go ahead. You can say yours.
I was saying, for me, it was just, it was so slow,
right?
To me, like, not that it was like it was a bad thing. It's just, it was some information we didn't need right now. You know what I mean? That was used so much. Jeju Island, I don't know why they kept mentioning it. You know what I mean? Jeju Island should have been mentioned one time, and that was when they lost, and they could have said, "Hey, we lost," and then left it alone, and then brought Jeju Island back later when that moment happens, which we all know what happens when that moment happens.
Yeah.
Wait, which
did you watch the end credits?
They exposed that too early, in my opinion. Yeah, I seen it. I seen what happened.
Okay, I was saying. So I was like, do we need to know this now? I mean, I don't think not okay, but this is me. I give it an 80 with Liam. I think it gave me enough for 8. When it was good, it was really good. I would give it that. I know we get on here all the time, and I'll be having my gripes on it, but when Solo Leveling was good, I was locked in.
Right.
So I can give it an 8. I think they did good setting up what's coming up later down the line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, I didn't like the Jeju Island stuff. I don't like the little fan service they're trying to put in there. Like today, this episode they want to put fan service. His sister getting in the bed. Why do I gotta see her crotch? Why you?
What was that? What? Oh, I thought it was. I looked at my sister. My sister looked at me, and I'm just like,
yeah. I'm like, what? Why I gotta see her crotch getting in the bed? This ain't. This. I don't need this fan service. Okay, but it's like I said, I still give it about an 8.
What the heck was that, fool?
I don't know.
Now I got it. Now you got me. I'm finna go in the bag now. Like, golly.
Same reason why they showing his future baby mama booty running on the field. I mean, they try to add some kind of fan service.
Speaking of fan service, They finally did it right. They finally got shy high end her quirk that people get to notice
The
what they
napkin.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
The
finally.
napkin.
napkin is over her
They barely
nose,
mentioned it.
and but they
Right.
barely mentioned it.
Yeah.
Like you
I ain't
should
gonna
have
lie.
talked more, like talk more about it because it's a big part of her character and a
It's
big
so
reason why she's
disrespectful.
gonna be. Mm.
Imagine you sitting there somebody just hold a napkin to their nose like this. I have to say, is there a problem? That's so disrespectful, bro. Like, bro, I'd
You
be
got
so
something you want to
mad.
say, bitch?
But but the
Right.
thing is, women are like that. Let me tell you, women are like that. She's sitting right
Facts.
next to a woman. You could have really went crazy on that, but like you
Yeah.
said, the woman
Facts.
should have been like, "Is everything okay,
Right.
Hunter
Yeah.
Cheyenne?"
Man.
Like, come on, man. But yeah, for I love it for the reason I give that 8.8 is the reason that Boots doesn't like it. He feels like it's
Yeah.
going too slow. I feel like it's weird because
Right.
they're really trying to set. They feel like the Jeju Island is what's going to keep fans, and I
Yeah.
understand. I get it, but the thing is,
Right.
no, Boots. I agree with you. I agree why you're nodding your head. No, if I think this is what you're saying.
Go ahead.
There's so many dungeons coming up that's gonna
Facts.
that is just
Facts, bro.
OD.
It's so much
And
good shit coming up,
Mm.
bro. It's so much good shit coming up before Jeju
Yeah.
Island
Yeah.
and after
oh, come
Jeju
on,
Island. So why y'all trying to concentrate on Jeju Island, bro? It's so much good shit
literally.
coming up.
That's facts.
Even like we talked about it with the Psycho, the B rank Psycho
Right.
assassin. Just the fact if you would have sold him a little bit more than putting more fan service on,
That's
oh yeah,
facts.
this girl running around the track. How about instead of me seeing her run around the track, we see like a random another person killed, and we gonna be like, up the lizards are up to it again, but he
Right.
killed the lizard. So what's going on? This slick hunter, you
Mm.
know what I'm saying? Like out here
Right.
just mauling. Oh, how about while he's scrolling through his phone going to look for a mission, you hear in the background the TV going and saying, another old man killed today,
Right.
found with a bag of money. Oh my
Mm.
god!
Right.
And then the next couple episodes we see this happening, like that would have
Mm-hmm.
been OD. But then the fact of it is we done got what 4 different times of them mentioning Ginger Wiley, and I will say I understand that they're trying to set up because you can go back to the tweet of your boy saying
Right.
like, "Hey, it feels like it's only Jean Wu easily winning these battles. There's really no storyline
Right.
outside of that."
Right.
But
Right.
that's why they trying to like. I think they dropped the ball in the manga with building up other characters. I think they dropped the ball with building up,
Mm-hmm.
and I probably said before, like, yeah, this is not your typical one of like power, friendship, and all that. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that they have to give a structure to the world outside of Jeonwoo, which is, hey, our number one priority is completing a raid that we failed. Right?
Right.
We
Right.
don't. I mean, these dungeons we dominate. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? We got plenty of people to do it.
And then somebody
We
gonna tell
good.
you the show is called Solo Leveling. It's not about nobody else, but this solo ass nigga and his solo
Right.
ass powers.
Right.
So
He said,
I mean,
but now he said he ain't got a solo level no more. You know what I mean? So
And exactly.
we back. I think I want to say this. I think as far as y'all go, I think I'm in the middle. That's they feel like it's too slow. I feel like they had episodes that were too slow.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay,
don't think
I
the
can
whole
agree with that.
series as a whole was too slow.
I can
Mm-hmm.
agree with that. For sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they just had episodes. I was like,
I
okay.
just feel like it was a lot of useless information that we got that we didn't
Yeah,
need. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I
some
agree.
stuff that they could have just waited. If they wanted to add some different characters,
right,
like when they did the White Tiger commander or whatever,
right.
was throwing a brick wall. That wasn't needed, bro. We don't need that. The Jeju, and I know I said it earlier when they did the Jeju Island opening, because they been so vague about it, and then
Right.
they like, oh well, we lost. Man, we didn't need that shit.
They should have showed people getting fucked up more. Excuse
Yeah,
my language. Saying
yeah, bro.
that's what they should show. It should have been a bloodbath, like arms getting cut off, arms
If
fighting.
we
Then
were gonna
that
see
would
the
have made me like, oh, what is
Jeju
this place?
Island, I agree. I'm sorry, Chad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, no, go ahead. You agree?
Yeah, no, I was agreeing with you 100%. We were gonna see the
Yeah.
Jeju Island arc. We should have saw people actually dying and getting messed up.
Facts. Facts.
You know what
Facts.
I mean? And them running away or something like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just something like that, bro. It was still good though. It was still a good season. I gave it a 7, so 7 is
Yeah,
good.
seven's
Still
good.
really good. Yeah.
If you said 4, I said, okay, you hating too much. But
And I was
seven,
tripping. I would have been tripping. I would say like
yeah,
4 or
nah,
5.
nah. I think
I would have been tripping if I said
8 is
6. To
good.
be honest with you.
I would have been like, I can see your three, but I think 8 is pretty good for overall because it had some dope moments that we're not gonna appreciate till you see a clip of it again. Him
Right.
killing all the boys in there, Chef's kiss on that one. That was a
That was
great
good.
animated scene. Music was perfect. It needs to go down as probably one of the best clips this year.
No, that was real good.
Yeah, in my opinion. Anything else, Liam? You good? Liam look happy.
Look like he
Yeah,
got something to say.
I'm just excited, man. I mean,
Facts.
my anime is here. I'm looking forward
Facts.
to what it has in store. I don't, as long as they don't give me a Promised Netherland, Golden Apple,
Now,
missing 50 different arcs. It just
I will
like
say it look like they trying to stick to the story. They might be giving us a little bit more, but they
Right.
showing Jeju Island, and we know where it's going to end. At least we
Yeah.
know where it's going. So they're not taking too many liberties. We doing pretty good as far as that goes.
So now I'm wondering if the next half that we supposed to get in the fall, will they be speeding past that? Because they showing for Jeju Island, Island don't happen for in the manhwa anyway. It don't happen for a while. You know what I mean?
Right.
We get a lot of stuff before we get to the Jeju Island arc. So I'm wondering if they're gonna speed past that. I mean, speed to get to that when it's like, bro, focus on the story. If you focus on the story, everything will come together, especially with all the, you know what I mean? Like with all the different things that he go through.
Yeah.
It should. We
I
don't
think
even
they.
need Jeju Island like that.
I mean, they already at the point. I think they keep it going the same way they doing it. Keep showing the story like it's going them out. Then just sprinkle in. We already here. Just keep sprinkling the Jeju Island stuff as it go.
Right.
Maybe when it's all said and done, all the sprinkles have been good enough. It was good enough to make it work. That's what I'm hoping for at least.
I'll say I just got the thought of what has to happen. And there are some companions along the way that forces them their hand to maintain this pace. And that's all really I can say on the podcast. But with that being said, I really look forward to these next 12 because there's encounters that have to happen, but the pacing of those encounters is really going to be telling to me.
Right.
And if it is like season 2, if we hitting it in season 2, I'm not cool with it. If we hitting it in season 2, I'm not cool with it. No. If we hitting Jeju Island in season 2, episode 1,
that wouldn't make sense.
no.
That wouldn't
I
make
mean,
sense.
this still season 1. I mean,
yeah.
we don't even know if we get a season 2 yet.
If we no, okay, I'll say that if we get it the next part of season 1 by the end, like we have to go here, right? Then I might because that means they're gonna have to really go like speed past these episodes. But I might be okay with that for it to be starting off for season 2 for them to prepare to go their way. But I feel like to go since we're talking about Jeju Island, they're trying to make it. They're trying to make the Flame Emperor, in my opinion, a more relevant character. No, a more relevant character than what he was. Like, you know, he's been getting a lot of screen time.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then we all know. I'll say this, because they just discovered that end and said he's evolving. Correct.
Right.
We all know in the manhwa that didn't happen. It didn't happen like that. We all know that.
Now we can spoil that because since they already said it in the manhwa, it popped up on a beach right with wings.
It was on a beach, and one of them made it. One of them made it to an island
into the town,
and started like massacring people, started killing people.
Right.
So for them to like discover, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's evolved. They're evolving. They're like that. That happened way too soon, bro. We way
I don't
too
know.
soon for that.
Yeah.
I will say this. Okay, so I remember this fondly. I remember them discovering. I remember them being shocked because it crossed the water.
Right.
And it didn't make it. But the third encounter was the encounter that you said, the massacre.
Right.
Yes. So I'm not too upset that they like, oh yeah, we found wings because, well, now that's too much information. Okay, but yeah, them just seeing that it's wings, they understand like, oh yeah, we had a hard time before, but them niggas, I mean, they getting to the next level. You know what I'm saying over here? That's crazy. But then I think the next milestone is him crossing the water, him crossing that island. Then it's like, oh whoa, this is a problem. And then that third incident, like, hey, it's crossing the island. We need to figure out what's going on. And it's like it just in. Like what the heck? So
okay. Oh, I got a quick question for Dacel if we end it out. Who winning, the solo leveling ants or the Chimera ants from Hunter x Hunter?
Chimera ants.
Yeah,
really? They stronger than solo leveling?
Oh, for sure.
I think the Chimera ants
are crazy. So you saying Jim
sure.
ain't gonna make it in Hunter x Hunter world?
Hunter x Hunter because the ants on Solo Leveling, they don't get. I can't spoil it, but we all know who pops up. They don't become a real threat for you know what I mean for everybody until he pop up, right? So with the ants, the Chimera ants, they all got nin. They got their own abilities. They got durability, whichever depending on the character guy has durability, or just straight out just massive power. Like if you sent the ants from the Chimera arc or from Hunter x Hunter onto Jeju Island, they wipe all them out.
So I'm just saying. So Jin Woo in the Hunter x Hunter world, where is he at?
Would he survive in the Hunter x Hunter world?
Right.
At his max power?
Yes.
His max power. He. It depends because like with Hunter x Hunter, bro, all their powers depend on their powers and who he goes up against. It could be a weak character. You know what I mean? But that character can still win against Jin Woo.
Jin Woo can destroy at his max power. Jin Woo is the strongest. I ain't gonna say how strong he is, but at his max power, is somebody in the Hunter x Hunter world is that strong?
You have people. It's their abilities, bro. It's not them. It's not them being physically stronger than him. But you could have like Corollo. Corollo has the ability where he has his book where he can steal people's powers. So imagine him getting like Jin Woo showing his shadow powers, and Corollo just, I like that, and he uses his book and steals his shadow powers. Now he got all of Jin Woo's soldiers, and he summons all of them, and they all fight Jin Woo. Now he got to go through every single person that Jin Woo's going to get that he raised up their levels. Right. Corollo can send them against him now. That's not, but mind you, Corollo can have multiple. I think it was like max 5. I might be saying that wrong. It might be 4 to 5, but he can have multiple forms of like different. I mean, he have multiple powers that's like structured to beat you. So you're fighting all your people now. He's shooting other attacks at you. It's dumb, bro. It depends on the person. But Jin Woo, I'm not saying Jin Woo would be like a pushover in that world, but I'm saying it depends on who he's fighting. If he's fighting someone whose power is like just to make sure you don't have no power, you can't move, what can he do?
Okay, full power Gon versus full power Jin Woo. Who winning?
Probably Jin Woo.
Okay,
only because we don't know what Gong's like max, like what he can, you know what I mean, what he can actually do when he was in that form. I know what Jin Woo's power is. I know where he's gonna be while he's in that form. But Gong, I don't know. I just know Gong was able to defeat somebody. I'm not gonna spoil it because you said we can't spoil everything for everybody. Gong, when he reached that level, he was able to destroy somebody with ease. You know what I mean? So, but I'm gonna leave it at that.
Man, you know what? I just want to ask you in the comments, y'all. How strong would Jin Woo be in the Hunter x Hunter world? Just comment below. If somebody comment, appreciate you. Anything else you boys want to add before we let it all go?
I give him. He'd be the top of the. He'd be at the top. He'd be one of the strongest. I'm not gonna take that away from him. He'd definitely be one of the strongest.
I think he's stronger than Gon Dad if he in that world.
I don't know about all that.
It's okay. Anything you want to add, my brother Lil?
No, man, it's a pleasure, man. Shoot, I'm happy. I'm happy we're here. We made it.
My brother, that's it. Anything you want to add?
Nah, man, I enjoyed it, man. I'm ready for next. We watching Re-Monster, so prepare for that.
Re-Monster.
Oh yes, Lord.
Re-Monster coming up. Re-Monster's about to drop.
This is his anime that's dropping. That's my anime dropping.
Yeah, man, we doing Re-Monster next. So
can't wait for
it. And Liam ain't never read it, so this is gonna be a shock for him, man. He gonna get
and he never will because it's not colored. So he won't even spoil it for. He won't even go spoil it for himself because it's not colored. So
but let me say, my brother Chad he's super passionate. So when he explained it to me, I almost took that journey on the colorblind avenue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But just his explanation of it got me really like.
No, it's gonna be
if
good.
they do it the way it is, like he said that they've written it, it's gonna be. It's gonna be some competition out here for my boys.
No, thanks.
What about you, my boy? You got something to say?
I'm good, man. Thank y'all for subscribing. Sorry if the content been a little slow, man. You know, life hit us all, man. But
yeah, man.
Thank y'all for
make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. We appreciate y'all, man.
Of course. But we back on it. Peace out from me.
All right, peace.
Give me a try. Yeah, I might be a guy. You just give me a try.